Hello and good afternoon from Epcot. So we are at Epcot because it is Brennan's birthday. It is her birthday today and we have come to Epcot to celebrate. So I got a boarding group for Cosmic Rewind over in World Discovery.
Like the main reason I'm happy to be here because I haven't ridden it again. So
I haven't ridden it again. The last time that you did this was the first time that you did this. Yes. So we're going to be riding it again and hopefully getting some sort of lunch around Epcot. We're not here today for the festival.
No,
we're here just to sort of casually enjoy
some like shopping around the countries and maybe
just some shopping and then some sit-down dining.
Yeah, I'm hoping to maybe do the sit-down sushi, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of up for anything right now.
Yeah, so let's head over towards, I guess, World Discovery. We're also sort of tempted by the idea to try to do Space 220 because we've not done that in a while. We have not been able to do it at all. I haven't looked into it in a while, but I cannot get a reservation at all. So we're gonna go over there and just sort of see what the walk-up process is like. There's no walk-up list, at least on the app, but maybe there is in person. Let's go over there. So we are both fresh off of a cruise. So we've already eaten sort of a lot.
Don't I look tan?
We're both slightly burnt, but it's okay. So we wanted to come to Epcot just to celebrate. And also this past weekend, we did not have internet on that cruise, by the way, which I don't think I ever even mentioned while we were on the Royal Caribbean ship. But
we stayed nice and disconnected.
It was great. But D23 also happened this weekend, and we got a lot of announcements about Disney in the coming years, so that's exciting. All right, so we made it through Connections and Creations, and we are over by Guardians of the Galaxy, which we are less than 10 groups away from our boarding time. But like I said, we're heading all the way back to Mission Space, which is where Space 220 is. So here's Mission Space, and then right over here to the side of Mission Space, the entrance of the actual attraction is Space 220. Okay, so they are all out of walk-up availability for lunch, which is the 2-course prefix menu. The dinner is a 3-course prefix menu, and I think lunch is from 11:30 until 3:30. So we might try to come back and do that at some other points, right?
Yeah.
Because we really want to go inside. We don't really want to necessarily do the dinner prefix. It's a little bit expensive, but lunch sounds fun. So right now we're just waiting for our group to be called for Guardians of the Galaxy. We're also over by the Play Pavilion, which there were no announcements made about this at D23. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Epcot announcements that they made recently that may or may not be happening. Okay, so what we decided to do is to head over to Test Track and potentially ride Single Rider. We need to occupy some time right now, so we might as well hop in line for Single Rider over at Test Track, which is not posting a wait time. Does that mean it's not open? Okay, so it is open. Right now there's not posting a wait time, so we're going to do this and then come back for Guardians. We just walked straight to the loading platform for Single Rider. That was a pretty good choice to do that. Cool. Because we'll still have probably about 15 to 30 minutes even to make it over to Guardians of the Galaxy. Alright, so there's Brennan getting into the car in front of me. That only took about 5 minutes. Brennan in front of me. For some reason that footage was blurry the entire time, but we still got to ride Test Track and it was a lot of fun and it didn't take any time at all. So even though it was blurry, we still had a really good time, and just for how long we waited in line, which was pretty completely non-existent, that was definitely a fun experience that we've not gotten to do in a long time. And now we are heading back over to Cosmic Rewind because our group is just a couple groups away from being called back. Also, we checked dining availability and we were able to get a Tokyo dining reservation all the way over in Japan in about 45 minutes, so we should be hopefully timing this well. We either timed it very well or very poorly. What's pretty pleasant is that you don't have to get a reservation for a virtual queue at exactly 7 o'clock. It's pretty ideal. We got boarding group number 116 and I actually got it at around 7:15 this morning, so it's not as anxiety-inducing as Rise of the Resistance was, that's for sure. Okay, so we're heading over to the entrance to ask a quick question because we do need to make it all the way over to Japan pretty quickly for our reservation, so we might have to come back later for this. All right, so I asked, and we are going to go ahead and head over to Japan just to make sure that we can do our dining reservation, and they do honor, at least they said they would for us, boarding group later on in the afternoon. It might not have been an issue, but just due to the fact that there is still a line inside and multiple pre-show rooms, and then the ride itself, and then having to make it all the way over to Japan, it might just be better just to make it over to Japan just to make sure that we can make our reservation, because it's about 3 o'clock right now. So we still want to try to do some shopping, I think, in the United Kingdom and Japan, so we might try to do that on the way over there, because now we have a little bit more time built in. This is definitely the detriment and challenge of virtual queue though. is just trying to navigate your plans around the park around a virtual queue return time that itself is an estimated return. So being all the way in the World Showcase when you're returning for your wait time all the way back in World Discovery at the front of the park, it's challenging. But it is very nice that they're so lenient when it comes to return times. They're not so much lenient when it comes to Lightning Lane and how they were with FastPass Plus most of the time. I don't know how lenient they would be though, because if you had a return time at 9 o'clock in the morning and then you came at 8 o'clock at night, would they still accommodate you? Or would that just be on the cast member in particular to be that accommodating? Apparently D23, they announced a new nighttime show coming to Epcot. They also announced the return of Happily Ever After, which is cool, but replacing Harmonious, that's a little sad. We've made it to the United Kingdom now though, so we are heading inside one of these shops, which we rarely explore back in this area, so this will be sort of fun. There are just so many different shops to explore around the United Kingdom area, and it looks like we're heading inside here. So similarly to the Emporium over Magic Kingdom, it seems like this is just one large gift shop, pretty much. And Brennan wanted to look specifically at the snacks that they have, because we received some snacks in the mail in our P.O. box that we really enjoyed, and a lot of these look very familiar, and there's also a lot back over here as well, but I think Brennan went outside, so I'm gonna go try to catch up with her. Okay, this is across from that shop, and I think that Brennan went across the street into one of these shops, probably. Alright, so I found Brennan, and she went over to this side of the streets, and she said that the only place that sells snacks is the place that we just came out of. They have some tea over here, which is pretty cool. They have an entire wall of Mickeys here, which looks adorable. And what'd you get there, Brennan?
I got honeycomb dips. So just chocolate covered honeycombs.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, but now I think we're heading back to the shop all the way over there and over to Japan. The architecture of this gift shop is just very interesting, and just what they sell in here is very cool as well. We do need to make it over to Japan to do a little shopping and then do our reservation that we have. Alright, so we've almost made it over to France. It was pretty pleasant to hear a medley of British invasion tunes back over there in the UK garden. A little bit loud, but that's sort of the point. It's rock and roll, right from across the pond. I'd like to point out that it's not raining today, but that's only because we're not actually here to take advantage of the festival. We're just here to casually go to Epcot. But next time when we come to the festival, it'll probably rain. We actually made pretty good time heading over to Japan, but we absolutely would not have had time for Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, and we've made it to Japan, and we're heading inside the gift shop to do a little shopping before we check in for our Tokyo dining reservation for lunch. So the name of the store is Mitsukoshi, and the entrance is back over here. Right now, this is where we're going to be coming back to. This is the entrance to Tempanido and Tokyo dining up here. Tempanido is the hibachi side of the restaurant, which we've done that a couple times. I'm not entirely sure what Brennan's going to be searching for, but myself, I might be looking for some mochi. And then we can come back here for the dining, which I think might be on the other side of the restaurant. I think this is the hibachi side. Japan really does have just so many interesting treats and snacks that are all very tempting to want. Right now, Brennan's looking through the different flavors of Kit Kat, and then I'm over here by the mochi, which I'll probably end up getting one of these.
There's like one brand that tastes better than the others, and I think it's this one.
So there are so many different snacks in this Japan area, but this is what I think we decided on, which is sort of a lot, so you can't even really see all of them down there. But let's go ahead and check out, I guess, and then head over to our reservation. Okay, I grabbed one more snack, but we're waiting in line right now to check out and then head up the stairs to eat Tokyo dining for the very first time, I think. All right, we are climbing the steepest stairs in all of Disney, probably heading inside for Tokyo dining. Okay, so we're inside Tokyo dining way over there. That is the entrance to Tempanido, which is the hibachi. And we are sitting at the table right next to the window, checking out the menus. Right now we are going to get some sushi, and I might get a cocktail. I'm thinking about getting this Tokyo Sunsets. We've not quite yet decided on the rolls that we're getting, but I think we're going to get sushi, at least. So the drinks have arrived. Brennan decided to get herself a drink, so I got the Tokyo Sunset, which is coconut rum, creme de banana, peach schnapps, and pineapple juice, and then Brennan decided to get the violet sake, which is sake shaken with purple pear and lime juice. And this is our spot over by the window, just overlooking the Epcot Lagoon. I'm having to really been pretty far back in my chair, but this is a beautiful angle of the World Showcase from up here. Alright, and the sushi has arrived. So over there, Brennan got the spicy crunchy roll, which is tuna and salmon mix, topped with volcano sauce and tempura crunch. And then here we have tuna, salmon, and unagi nigiri to split. And then this is the volcano roll. So this is California roll topped with tuna, yellowtail, salmon, smelt roe, tempura crunch, and volcano sauce. Alright, so we are all done with Tokyo dining. We sat right inside one of these windows right over here, and we're heading down the steps, and I think we're going to head back inside the store because I saw some items that I was very interested in that I missed. All right, so before we head back into the store, I wanted to show off what we got in Japan. So we have some cheesecake flavored Kit Kats. We have some mochi. This one is peach, and I'm actually not sure which one this is. I was just really interested in it. There's a red bean paste pancake. And what are these?
These are the ones that they usually sell at the festival, where it's got the red bean paste inside.
Okay, cool. And then we have some savory snacks over here. These are, what are these? Just potato sticks?
I don't know. I have no idea what flavor they are. That's kind of why I got them.
Cool. And then I got this mixed crackers tin because it just looked interesting. Okay, so I made it to the register. I'm getting some Pokemon cards that they have behind the counter back there. They actually have an incredibly large selection right now.
So what did you end up getting?
So what I ended up getting is this. This is the newest Pokemon set called Lost Origin, and this is what's called a booster bundle. So this comes with 6 packs normally, and Elite Trainer box comes with 8 packs, and then a booster box comes with 36 packs. So this is much more affordable and condensed, and you get a little bit better for your money for this. You get 6 packs in here. Okay, so we've had lunch, and we purchased all of the snacks and merchandise that we wanted from the Japan Pavilion, and now we're heading over to ride Cosmic Rewind. I almost had Mission Breakout again. So we're just continuing through the rest of the showcase to make it back over to World Discovery, and again, hopefully they do honor our virtual return times, even though it's about an hour expired, or it will be by the time that we get there. Okay, so at my influence, we're actually going to stop into Japan, not Japan, we already went to Japan. We're gonna stop into Germany and see if they have any snacks over there. We're just gonna try to pretend that we didn't go on a cruise and eat our body weight full of food. So we're walking through the train area, and all of the trains are currently running right now. I don't remember the last time that I've seen all the trains, and there's actually not a conductor, but like a train engineer out here just monitoring all the trains. How cool is this? Okay, let's go get some more snacks in Germany. All right, so we're heading inside one of the shops over here in Germany. Let's see if we can find one final little snack, maybe that we can split. Or maybe multiple snacks that we don't split. So the other side of Germany, that's been closed for a long time, so we might not find some snacks, but we're going to be optimistic and see what we can find. So we purchased a plethora of savory, chocolatey, and fruity snacks so far today, and we're not done yet apparently. So Brennan's gonna get these Werther's Originals caramel apple filled hard candies. You're gonna get this, what is that?
It's a Merci chocolate, and it's just, they have a whole bunch of different flavors, and I've had these before and they're really good.
Ooh, and I'm gonna get these Mamba Magic Stick fruit chews. They have cherry, apple, pineapple, orange, mango, strawberry, watermelon, and raspberry.
I know it seems like a lot of stuff, but usually the stuff that's like individually wrapped, I like bring it to work with me and I like share it with my coworkers. So I know it seems like a lot, but a lot of this is very shareable. I
don't think I'm gonna share any of mine, but that's okay. So we have upgraded our bag because we have so many snacks that we purchased today for Brennan's birthday, but I think that it's going to be worth it. I actually have to go to work in a little bit. I have a very late shift tonight, but Brennan's going to go home and enjoy all of her snacks.
We have a Pokemon Christmas
with
and
Arlo.
A snacks birthday.
There you go. International snacks. So I'd like to presume that we are done purchasing snacks at Epcot today.
I think so, yeah.
I really hope so. Now we're just heading over to Cosmic Rewind. So we made it to Norway and now Mexico. The weather right now is actually phenomenal. Like, it feels like it might rain, but then it also doesn't seem like it will. So I think we got very lucky.
It doesn't feel like burning hot. Like, it feels very comfortable.
We're passing through the Odyssey building right now, through the brewing area, heading over to World Discovery. That's where we're going. All right, so we're back over by Test Track. We've almost made it over to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I am going to miss the Epcot experience, but so much of what they had on display in there is not going to happen. Probably not. So now the Play Pavilion might not happen. The multi-level pavilion over by World Celebration might not happen. The expansion over in the UK might not happen. But Epcot's getting a new nighttime spectacular, as well as a new Figment meet and greet.
Yeah.
Which that sounds pretty cool. Spaceship Earth was also supposed to get a refurbishment, which that's gotten a little bit quiet, so we'll see if that happens. But what we also will see might happen is if they're going to accept our late virtual return time. Yay, they accepted our time. We get to ride Cosmic Rewind, and then we'll probably head home after this because it's getting a little late. Okay, so we made it inside, and I do have to get going to work, so hopefully we make it through this in time and we can head home, and then I can drive from there to work. This is pretty interesting. The line is so short. I'm not even using the down and backs to get to the load station, or I guess the pre-show room. We're so close. This is probably going to be the fastest that we've ever made it onto Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
your way to the evacuation shuttle now.
So we're heading to the evacuation shuttles right now. We are just really moving to this line. It's great. There's the load station way down there. This probably only took about 15 minutes. So the only other time that we actually rode this, we experienced a little bit of a delay. So hopefully Brennan gets the full experience this time.
Good thing we brought snacks for the evacuation.
Okay, so we made it down to the load station. We're in the very last row, and we finally got to go to the other side of the station compared to the times that we've gotten to do this before, that I've gotten to do it before, because Brennan's only done it one time. But let's do it. Let's ride Cosmic Rewind. Yay, this is exciting. Are you excited, Brennan?
I'm really excited.
Me too.
Never gonna work. Well, okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man.
I'm going to try to make sure that it's in focus this time compared to our experience on test track. I'm not going to film the entire ride though, just this part. We did it. We were going to the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
Bye.
You're lying to them. Now I understand. Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, it was so much fun. Woohoo! So Brennan, was it just as much fun that time as the first time?
Yes. Oh, such a good ride.
It really is.
I love it.
So much adrenaline right now. So now we're heading out of the park, and I really do still want to go to Space 220, but I guess we'll have to figure that out next time. We at least learned how to do it because of the reservation system and how popular it is, and just how to get on the wait list, which is only going to be in person and not on the app. You can sort of see some vertical construction in the Center World Celebration. That's pretty cool. They've also unveiled the Walt statue that I think is going to be at Epcot at D23. Not a lot is going to come to Epcot, it seems, from what they've announced, but we'll see. So our next trip to Epcot is probably going to be for the Food and Wine Festival. Maybe Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. Maybe even Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, because we need to do that. Hopefully that starts soon. Of course, we have to say hello in the mirror. I wore my space shirt, too, to ride Cosmic Rewind. I was thematic. So what do you think, Brennan? Did you have a good time celebrating your 29th birthday at Epcot?
I did.
Did I just out you and your age?
I mean, I don't think I look old, so I don't think I'm pretty insecure about looking 29.
Well, you still got it, baby.
Oh, thanks.
So thank you for coming with us to Epcot today for Brennan's birthday. We got to eat at Tokyo Dining. We got to ride Cosmic Rewind. We got a lot of treats and snacks here to enjoy. This was a different day at Epcot.
Thanks for
which
getting
is
all the reservations.
Well, absolutely. I mean, just like these sort of days are my absolute favorite days because Epcot is more than festivals. It has to be. That's how you enjoy it and how you, I don't know, just have different experiences every time. And we got to do that. And I think it was
We
definitely
even got
worth
to
it.
ride Test Track.
We did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot done in just a few hours at Epcot today.
It's
but
been pretty quiet here today, and then like on top of it, the weather was just great. I think just the easygoingness of the vibe of today really made today good, because the last few times we've been here, it's just been like hot and crowded and like
raining.
So I think just the best part was just how easygoing everything was.
It was nice.
Yeah.
And especially coming off of a cruise, it was nice to walk around a little bit and get some exercise.
Even though we got all these snacks.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. So thank you for hanging out with us today. We will see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.